This example is asking us to differentiate, which is just fancy math talk. It's just saying take the derivative of this given equation. And then they always say with respect to x, don't read too much into that. That's just telling you what your variable is, which was an x, and you knew that already. So what we're going to do, we'll take our f of x equals x cubed plus 5x squared minus 7x plus 3. And we're going to take the derivative of this. Before you go rushing in to take a derivative, you always want to look for some algebraic rewrites. We don't see any of those standard algebraic rewrites that are needed on this, so we're just going to skip on to step 2, which is finding the derivative of this using the power rule. So the power rule is the most standard rule. You'll use it on basically every problem. The power rule just says bring the power down and then subtract 1 from the power. So when we go to look at this, remember that you break a problem up into smaller bite-sized pieces by the pluses and the minuses. So x cubed is its own derivative, 5x squared is its own derivative, negative 7x is its own derivative, and positive 3 is its own derivative. So coming through, we just take them down a chunk at a time. So we're going to call this f prime of x, our derivative, and then bring the power down. So 3, there's an unwritten 1 in front of that x, so 3 times 1 gets us 3x, and then subtracting 1 from the power gets us 3x squared. Moving on to the next piece, I bring the 2 down, I get 2 times 5 is going to get us plus 10x, and then subtracting 1 from the power is going to get me x to the first, but I mean really you don't need x to the first, that's just 10x. Now looking at the next piece, the negative 7x, remember there's an unwritten 1 on the power of that x. So we're bringing that power down. We get 1 times negative 7 gets us negative 7. And technically, again, we get x to the 0 there. But as we know, anything to the 0 power, even x, that always equals 1. So we don't really want that there. And then the derivative of 3, the derivative of a constant, is always 0. So at that point, we're done with our derivative. F prime of x is 3x squared plus 10x minus 7. Thanks for watching my video. If you liked it, please click that like button and subscribe. And also share it with your friends and anyone else you know who might be crying about an upcoming AP Calc test. You can find more videos from me, more sample AP Calc questions, and my complete AP Calc study guide over at my website, apcalcprep.com. Have a great one.